Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. This is a late one today. Sorry guys, the video is so late. Not my fault. Plarium had a bunch of technical issues. I'm sure you guys noticed the game was down for quite a while today, so we only just got the Fusion calendar. Everything has been delayed. So just something to note, it is possible that some of these events might get slightly delayed, that the times might be slightly different. So be really careful. Double check everything in game, because this is actually pretty unprecedented. I can't remember this ever happening before, but there's a really big new patch today with like instant upgrading artifacts and stuff. And it looks like they had some server trouble. So yeah, just watch out. But anyway, let's dive in. I'm going to guide you through this Fusion event calendar. I do this every time there's a Fusion, every time there's a Fragment Collector event, and tell you which events to focus, what's going to be difficult, what's going to be easy, where to focus your energy on what days, all that sort of stuff. Good news is this one actually looks to be relatively easy. This actually doesn't look to be too bad. Now, one thing I can tell you straight away is that if you're watching this live, at least as I'm recording this, Dungeon Divers has begun, but the Dragon Tournament hasn't. So I would actually recommend today on Thursday, the Spirit Keep. Let me double check on my phone. The Spirit Keep is open, right? I can't open the game on my PC because I'm on the test server on my PC and bad things happen. But yeah, Spirit Keep is open. And as you can see from these champions here, all of the champions we're collecting are Spirit champions. So you're going to need a lot of Spirit potions. So for the rest of Thursday, absolutely feel free to just pop your energy into that Spirit Keep, start collecting the potions that you will need to ascend these champions. That's something to watch out for. But yeah, okay, anyway, let's dive in. Let's take a look. Yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't look too bad. Actually, this whole section here looks, I would say, relatively easy, actually. I think it's relatively easy. So the big thing here, first couple of events are going to be Dungeon Divers 1, which actually overlaps very nicely with Dragon Tournament. So I would definitely be doing these two. On Friday and Saturday, I'll be getting these done. We will have super raids available for both of these, so just make sure to knock it out, blast it out over the weekend while this stuff is on. In terms of your energy expenditure, as you can see, there's actually nothing much else happening at the same time. We will have Classic Arena happening from tomorrow over the weekend. Classic Arena is very straightforward. Just double check it in game. One thing to note, I have to say this every time, these can be very, very deceptive how they set this up. This looks like it's on for almost 4 days. Actually, it's only going to be on really for 3 days. It's just going to be depending on your time zone, which day it falls into. So be really careful about that. Be really, really careful. But it's typically going to be on for, 72 hours. So just go through, calculate, am I getting 1/3 of the points that I need per day? To get the Llama, to get the rare. If I am, then I'm good. If I'm not, I'm going to need to spend gems to get some extra arena tokens. I mean, if you're in gold arena, it should be really easy. If you're in silver, you might need to buy a couple extra, but it shouldn't be too bad. And if you're in bronze, you're going to have to really pay a lot of attention to this. It might be doable, but it's going to be hard. Anyway, we got that classic arena. We have another classic arena down here, and they're really straightforward, right? It's just do your arena battles, buy some extra tokens if you need to, and you're good. Just save some gems in case you need it if you are in silver or lower. Right, so anyway, we got Dungeon Divers 1 with Dragon. Straightforward enough. I think that the first hurdle is definitely going to be this Champion Chase tournament. Okay, so you got Champion Chase tournament, and there's actually going to be 2 Llama Burrs available. So very likely that one is going to be very easy to get, and one is going to be very difficult to get. This is going to be happening during a 2x Ancients event. And if I drag this over, you can come into my Discord. I actually have a shard pull sign up section. And yeah, you can hop in here and you can chat to me and all that sort of stuff. We already have quite a few signups, but it's a channel. Sometimes it's hidden on my Discord, but I do pop it up. I will be doing some community shard pulls. So you can certainly sign up there. And I'm going to be trying to get like new people in every single time and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that video will be up probably Saturday, I think. We'll see. Anyway, 2x Ancients. So you're going to need a bunch of Ancient shards. How many you're going to need, I'm really not sure. One of the big things, if you are lucky and you pull a Llama Burr, or if you pull Kinagashi, if you're super lucky, you make this whole event a lot easier for yourself, and you can do that, but it's very luck dependent. Let's work from the assumption that you're not going to pull these champions. Like I said, one of these is going to be easy to get, one's going to be hard to get, and you have to get at least one of them. Right, you have to get at least one, and if you miss one of these Llama Burrs, you will have to go the full way in Summon Rush. You're going to have to go the full way to get Kinagashi, and now that is going to be very difficult. So for a Summon Rush event, that's based off the quality of the shards that you open, it's highly likely that the first Lamabur should be easy enough to get. He'll probably require somewhere along the lines of 3 to 4 sacred shards is the usual number. It can be lower than that. It can be higher than that. Sometimes, I think the worst I ever saw, it needed 7, which was crazy. Hopefully it won't be that bad. I think it's likely to be about 3 to 4 sacred shards worth of points saved up. You can use voids and stuff as well. Sacreds is the best way to do it, though. I've got a whole video on that if you want to see more. And Kinagashi is more likely to be something like 7 to 8. So I'd say 3 to 4 sacred shards worth of points for Lamabur, 7 to 8 sacreds worth for Kinagashi. So it's highly likely you're not going to be able to get this Kinagashi. And you can see very straightforward that you can get 4 Lamaburs in each of these sections of the chart. So you need all 16 of these. You can't skip any. So you're going to have to go pretty hardcore for this champion chase. Unfortunately, it's pretty early in the event. It is pretty early. It is possible to get some extra points here, guys. If you go hard and you get this Dungeon Divers and Dragon done on Saturday, and then you get this first Lamabur, and then you go hard in Classic Arena, you can get 4 Lamaburs during the champion chase, right? And then you can fuse up the epic for an extra few points to help you get that last Lamabur. That is an option. I don't know if it's going to be worth your time necessarily, but it's at least something to know. If you simply don't have the shards, you can fuse up 1 Lamabur in the fusion to get you those points. So that could be kind of nice. But yeah, I really don't know how many ancients you're going to need. It's obviously going to be dependent on luck, any fragment summons that you have saved up, all the rest. But yeah, so you'll be able to see for yourself really quickly if you're going to have enough to get both of these, and assume that you need both, is what I'm going to say. Right, next up we have Artifact Enhancement. Let me get like an orange color for that. Ooh, nice orange. So Artifact Enhancement 1 is here, and then we've Artifact Enhancement 2 is here. We only have the 2 of them, and I think these are, again, very straightforward. You're just going to need silver saved up. I recommend leaving artifacts at level 15, then just level them up to 16. These are actually going to be more straightforward now that we've got instant upgrading. It's going to be very quick to roll stuff up and upgrade it. This one is kind of just out on its own. Just save up all your silver from this dragon tournament to upgrade stuff in Artifact Enhancement. And then this one over here, again, I'd be saving all my silver from Ice Golem and Champion Training and Fire Knight when we're doing it at the same time to do this Artifact Enhancement. This one is longer, so assume this one's more difficult, right? Assume it's more difficult. This one hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Excuse me, I've got some hiccups and stuff. For Ice Golem, we're definitely looking, I'd say really, Wednesday is the big day for Ice Golem. Bear in mind, it might not be on Thursday. Like for me in Ireland, it probably ends at like 9 a.m. on Thursday. Like it's not helpful at all. But I would definitely be going super, super hard for Ice Golem on Wednesday. Okay, straight up. Blast that out with super raids at that point. You can do some on Tuesday as well to make it easier. But I would definitely be going hard on Wednesday with Ice Golem to maximize your points for Dungeon Divers 2 as well. And what that means in terms of our champion training events, let's go a dark green for champion training. Champion training, I would really try to get champion training done pretty much as soon as it goes live on Sunday. And I'd really be focusing on that for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and try get it done early so I can just focus entirely on Ice Golem on Wednesday for Dungeon Diver points. It's better that way. And with this champion training, save all of those blue. All those champions you're pulling on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, save all of them so you can level them up. Use them as food in champion training. Okay, and that's going to be your way to do it. That's going to be the ideal way. You could potentially even wait to pull some shards to the very end of like Sunday and Monday morning when this stuff starts, but it's going to be a relatively small time window, so definitely be cautious if you're going to do that. But I'd be doing those days. You can see this stuff is actually pretty straightforward. There's really, actually funny enough, there's almost nothing happening on Thursday. Just finish up any Ice Golem or Champ training that you still need to finish up, depending on where they drop. But other than that, it's kind of a chill day. There's not much else happening. Just do some random dungeons for Dungeon Divers if you need to. Then on Thursday, we're going to have Fire Knight start. And this Fire Knight is super random. There's really nothing else overlapping it. So I would just be getting Fire Knight done Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's no Dungeon Divers overlapping. There's no champion training until Sunday. So just get this done, really, like for these days. That's going to be over next weekend. And that's pretty much it. Already talked about Summon Rush. Then we're going to have that final champion training, which you're going to do once you're done at Fire Night. And that will just go to the end. We're going to have Spider then. Spider is going to be kicking off at the very end here as well. And this is going to be... Bloop, bloop, bloop. This is going to be during CVC. Okay, so these 2 days is likely to be during CVC. And there's a good chance this could be personal reward CVC. Very good chance that Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be personal reward CVC. So you're probably going to be going pretty hard here anyway, right? You're going to be going pretty hard here if you are in a competitive clan. So I'd be just blasting this stuff out Tuesday, Wednesday and trying to fuse Helicath during this CVC. So I would like finish this whole event, boom, like right here. I would just absolutely blast it out on Tuesday, Wednesday, get it all done. Again, for me, because I know I can do it, I will fuse potentially all the epics, level up all the epics during this champion training tournament, during CVC. So level up the rares, fuse them into the epics, level the epics, fuse them into Helicath. It costs like a million silver to fuse him. It costs a few 100,000 to fuse each epic. So there's big silver costs and all the rest. But if you can do all of that and just get these champions, like if you get Kinagashi for the first time here, new epic at some points, certainly getting Helicath is 30,000 points for CVC. So you can really min-max that. That's more endgame if you're going hard for CVC, but just to be aware. And there you go, guys. Look, that is, sorry, my nose is itchy and all the rest. It's late in the day, guys. It's late in the day. I'm tired. It's really hot. I'm tired. I've had a busy day. Ah, man, yeah. But anyway, there we go. That's basically all you need to know for this one. Like I said, it's actually pretty straightforward. I think the real key takeaway is this champion chase right here. Be really careful because you pretty much need both of these llama burrs. If you miss one, you're going to have to pull one somewhere. Otherwise, you're going to need to go all out for Summon Rush. And going all out for Summon Rush is much, much, much more difficult. It's much more difficult. So... yeah, there you go. But I think it actually looks pretty reasonable. There's no real traps here. I think it looks much more straightforward than the previous fusion. It's always possible that they set the point requirements really high. That's always possible. It could be just difficult to do these tournaments. But let's be optimistic for now. Let's work from the assumption that they're all going to be reasonable. And it looks reasonable. Let me know what you think. Good luck. And... yeah, there you go. I'll see you all soon, guys. Don't forget, if you want to join those shard pulls, you can check out my Discord down below. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.